Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Um, oh, man. I gotta say, like, the video I made this morning on the whole Carson Wentz, Howie Roseman thing, the more I read that, the more I was like, holy crap, dude. Like, I know a lot of it's going to be BS, and I understand that, but I'm not going to say that, like, 100% of it is true. I'm not saying that by the context of it, a lot of it is true, but I got to say, like, I could probably believe that, Howie Roseman, and Jeffrey Lurie wanted, Carson to get back in that game in 2019 against Seattle, and it kind of, I understand like concussions are definitely a problem. But at the same time, it's like if it's a playoff game, like I think any quarterback would try to get back in that game regardless of what kind of injury they have, of how important that is. We have Matt McCown and, Josh McCown, and he did as much as he possibly could and couldn't get it done. You know what I mean? It was a crazy comeback year, a very resilient Eagles team at the end of the year. I mean, Carson Wentz put the team on his back the last month of the season, win the NFC East, and it was a really bad division that year. But I thought he did a good job that year. It was a really ugly year for the Eagles, but I thought they came back a lot stronger. But what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. We got RC. What's going on, man? Mister says, I hope that rumor about Carson Howie isn't true, but goddamn, yeah, dude, I was. It's just crazy. Like maybe like 20, 30 years down the road, we'll get that, 30 for 30 ESPN like special on Howie Roseman and the whole thing with Carson Wentz getting traded. I mean, I do feel 100% that I don't think Howie Roseman and Carson Wentz had a good relationship during that time. I think from that Seattle playoff game until, when Jalen Hurts was drafted. And after that, I think it was broken. But the part that killed me the most was when Howie sent Carson Wentz the laugh or smile emoji when they drafted Jalen Hurts. Like that's just so ruthless. Like it's just crazy, dude. That's just so ruthless, man. It's so ruthless. Oh my god! I laughed through that whole thing because it sounds so over the top, and so like I know that some of this is definitely not true. I think some of it did happen, but not out of the context the way it was described, which it was kind of crazy. If you look at the video, I don't know who leaked it, but it was at the name was on the video. The name was on one of the pictures in the video. I forgot. It was I forgot what the name was. You'll see it. Funny, he's coming out now after one Howie's better off seasons. There was even Barrett says that rumor sounds like a parody. I don't even believe a word of it. I'm thinking Carson's people. Yeah, it was like Carson's. So the person couldn't even say who it was. It was like someone related to Carson. I guess it was his wife's husband's cousin, or I don't know what it was. I was like, hey Joey, how are you? My birthday. Yo, happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Michael. What's going on, man? Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro. Everybody say happy birthday. Jason, but what is Carson want out of this? I don't know. Apparently, after there was time where Carson Wentz was going to get traded. Apparently, Howie Roseman told Carson that they were going to every leak that Carson would put out of this whole thing that happened, or of him getting traded, he was going to get fined $1 million every time he leaked something online. So they told him to shut his mouth the whole entire offseason. That's what I read. I mean, that's what was on there. I have no idea. It is what it is. Jason, what up? What's going on, Jay? Chris says, so unreal. So it's so untrue. If Howie said that to Carson, he wouldn't be employed right now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's some, look, it's crazy, man. Like, I think some things have happened, but I think that was just totally out of context. Art says, if it's true, they would fine him for speaking out how he's trash. I mean, ownership and at least GMs, they could tell players, they could fine players for things. I mean, they can, but Brian said, I have a feeling our pass rush will get faster. Linebackers are better in coverage than our cornerbacks. Joey, you think anyway Eagles just go one safety and have Dean as hybrid safety linebacker? Yeah, they could. They could. I mean, I'm excited the way they move these linebackers around. Like, this is really like, it just depends if Jonathan Gannon is the coach to do this hybrid scheme, if it's going to work. I mean, I don't know if it's going to work, but you have the players to do it now. They're also, well, we'll never know if it's true unless Ertz on another trainer. Yeah, the thing with Ertz, the whole thing with Ertz in that, like if Carson was going to leave, then Ertz was going to leave. Like, I don't believe that at all. That I don't believe. That's definitely one thing I don't believe. Rap said, what up, Joey? How's everything? Missed a couple of streams. I've been busy getting for good things. And, yeah, definitely welcome back, man. Drew says, yo, what's going on, Drew? Case Hand said, what up, Joey? What's going on? Fernando says, Carson didn't know what he was doing that year. Nah, it was a pretty bad year, man. Gravy says, anyone see the new Top Gun yet? I have not seen it. It didn't just come out today or tomorrow. Is it coming out tomorrow? I don't know. Chris says, Carson's idol Favre would have played. Rampec, what up, Joey? Paul says, Howie emailed and offered me a job front office guy in apartment. Should I take it? Take it, Paul. Take it, Paul. Show him what you got. Urban Chaos, what's going on, man? Chris says, you don't mess around with concussions. It's funny because Carson played on a torn ACL, MCL in 4 plays. I heard Carson wanted to go back in. Yeah, I go during the Rams game. Yeah. I mean, he threw a touchdown on that ACL, which is kind of crazy to Alshon Jeffrey. Killer says, what up, Shakes? What's going on? Bro says, what's up, Joey? Was the deal with Carson? Oh, what's the deal with Carson? Just a lot of stuff that came out the other day, which was kind of crazy. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, appreciate it, guys. Philly fan DC, did Wentz go into the tent? I don't know if he went into a tent. I don't know if he did. I think he went to the locker room. And I don't. If anybody has confirmation of if Wentz came out back to the sideline after that, or was he in the locker room the whole entire time? So what happened was he was in the locker room the whole time. That's what I'm hearing right now. That's the whole thing that I'm hearing right now. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, guys. Derek says, remember we had Marquise Goodwin. Oh, yeah, he signed with Seattle, by the way. Yeah, we had Marquise Goodwin during, like, the virus year in 2020. So, yeah, I didn't even play a snap. Which, I don't blame him. I don't blame any players that took off that year at all. I don't put it, I wouldn't even care if we had, like, 1 million players from our team back out for that year. Rio says, what makes it so funny is imagining that dorky Howie getting in these giant athletes' faces talking smack. Yeah, apparently Howie Roseman goes up to Carson Wentz when he's puking in the locker room, or he's puking somewhere in the back room, and he's telling him to go back on the field, which is kind of crazy. I mean, who would expect that? And was like, you better get back out there, otherwise you'll never wear that jersey again. Like, I can't even imagine. Maybe we saw a different Howie. I don't know, but he yelled at his wife, and then I guess a trainer got involved to break it up, I guess, and I guess the trainer got fired. I don't know. Like, it's just like, it's like something from Jerry Springer. I swear, it's like Jerry Springer of the NFL. I think it's the funniest crap ever. All right, so I don't believe it because of Howie Roseman yelled at Carson during the Seattle game. Wentz Howie got a concussion and was thrown up was untrue. It would have been investigated. Yo, who that dude? What's going on, man? Robert says, what up, Joey? Just got done work. Any news on the Eagles? Yeah, there's nothing much going on, man. There's really nothing. I mean, except this news that came out the other day, which I thought it was hilarious. But, yo, Troy, what's going on, bro? Yours says John Snyder didn't have anything happen to him, and he knows he's a – yeah, I mean, Snyder might be gone, man, from all the sick crap that he's done. Robert said, and then out on the text said Hurts found out he wanted to go because of it, and Hurts stayed of Wentz left, so I think someone wants attention. Maybe. Key cares Carson is such a joke. Chris says, I was a huge fan of Carson, but he's the enemy now. Carson is now the enemy. He definitely is. Celine says, Shakes, how do you see our veterans players adapting to the 3-4 scenarios? I don't think it'll be as bad as everyone thinks it's going to be. I don't even know if they'll have even Fletcher Cox in a 3-4. I really don't. I mean, they'll have different players in. You can have Reddick. You can move up, Josh Sweat to the edge. I mean, Brandon. I mean, it just depends what they want to do. But Josh says, there are rumors that Deshaun Watson is going to be spent 10 weeks minimum. Glad we didn't get him. Holy crap. I heard it was like 3 to 4 weeks. Now it's like 10 games. Wow. Damn, I didn't think it was going to be that many games. Robert says, rumors. Rafael said, what's good, Joey? L Captain Raphael has arrived. What's going on, Raphael? What's going on, dude? Carlton says, what's going on with Carson Wentz now? There's some stupid rumors coming out about now the 2019 concussion game. Stuart Tony said, didn't Lane Johnson and Roseman had a problem also, so this wouldn't surprise me. He said, hey, Shakes from the UK, enjoying the offseason updates. Thank you. Hey, Steve, I hope you're enjoying yourself over there, man. Thank you so much for watching, bro. We have Fernandez says he did go to the tent, then went to the locker. Okay. I don't remember because I was at the game. So all I was doing, I was sitting in the stands, and all of a sudden people had their phones out, and they're like, oh, my God, Carson got a concussion. I was like, what? My heart probably dropped. Like, it was 7-8 plays into the game, and he had a concussion. Like, man, people were pissed. People were really pissed. Chris, I remember when he went to the tent, they showed it on Fox. Yeah, R.I.P. Ray Liotta, man. Ray Liotta has been one of my favorite actors, especially for mob movies, because, I mean, Goodfellas is definitely my top. Shades of Blue is another one that I liked with him, and he plays a cop in a dirty cop in a show. He played a couple dirty cops, actually. He was in the Sopranos movie. Yeah, Ray Liotta has been one of my favorites, one of my favorite actors for a long time. It sucks, man. Died in his sleep at 67. Hector said, what up, Joey? What's going on, Hector? Hector says, do we honestly believe in Wentz story? Seems fishy. Brandon says, not so hot take. Kyron Johnson will be better than Barnett. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't really talk about Kyron Johnson too much, but I know he's a little undersized for a defensive end, but he is a linebacker / defensive end hybrid. I think he'll be a backup depth piece for the defensive edge. He ran a 4.38. I mean, he's got a really quick first step. He was really at the Senior Bowl practice. He was doing a good job on Trevor Penning. I mean, he was just lighting him up. And look how big Trevor Penning is. If you watch some of the video on Kyron Johnson against him at the Senior Bowl practice, you'll be kind of amazed at it. He has a pushback mentality, which I really do like. He has an attitude, which I really like. Bryce says, I don't believe it. John C. R.I.P. Ray Liotta, sad day for Sima. Yeah, it's horrible. And we're probably going to see Goodfellas. I'm probably going to watch Goodfellas today. It sucks because Star Wars Celebrations today. Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer comes out. Obi-Wan Kenobi series comes out tomorrow. And, yeah, man, it's a shitty day today. Brown said, this is absolutely wild, Joey. Wentz versus Roseman is going to be a fight of the year. Really, the answer today is I find it hilarious. I would love to hear Wentz of Howie comment. Ryan, what's going on, man? Remus says, rip Ray Liotta. 100%, man. Chris said, now if that really happens, it would make a great parody of Saturday Night Live. Killer Ghost says, I can't wait to see Davis and Dean demolish Wentz. Reynolds says, I heard they're going to use a 3-4-3 front. They could. Yeah, there's a lot that he could do with this defense, man. It's going to be interesting. Nate said, Eagles will go 2-0 against Washington this year. Carson will be out for the second one. So him coming Monday night, he won't be playing that game. Philly fan said, wow, Ray Liotta, one of my favorite actors. Yeah, it sucks, dude. Yo, Mayor, what's going on, man? Guys, did you see Chris Sims ranked Jalen Hurts 25th best QB behind Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Daniel Jones? How do the analysts have jobs? Because, like, it's just as saying the Cowboys are neck and neck with the Eagles right now, which is totally ridiculous because it's Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts wasn't our quarterback and we had a better quarterback in here, obviously a better passer or someone that just has a better reputation at quarterback, nobody would have the Eagles down this much. You know, I mean, it's really just Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts starts showing this year, I think, you know, there's going to be teams, there's going to be analysts that are going to be turning their heads a little bit. Chris Scott said, Philly fan, how did Ray Liotta pass? He died in his sleep, apparently. He was shooting a film in another country, I guess. And I guess he died in his sleep. I don't know if he was done with the film or not, or I don't know. Adler says, Joey, are you more excited for our offense or defense? It's really tough to say, bro. I think our offense, just because I want to see this offense score 30 points a game, I want to see just the transition of Jalen Hurts being more of a pocket guy and being more accurate, going through his progressions, you know, getting these anticipations on throws. And, you know, having A.J. Brown was probably the biggest move of the offseason. So, Manuel says, how has the Black Air Force One vibes? Howie has the Black Air Force One vibes. It was Goodfellas, probably my favorite movie of all time. Makes me really sad. Yeah, dude. Sucks. Fucking sucks. And he said, Observe and Report with Ray Liotta. Observe and Report. I don't know. I think I've seen that. Fendi, I have no idea. Chris Scott just saw it in the chat. John said, passing to sleep. Ryan, what's going on, man? Baron said, I remember what Clowney gave once a concussion. I want Jason Pierce to beat the crap out of him. RPF says, hey, Joey, never a dull moment with the Eagles. Crazy stories, at least something new to talk about. Yeah, I mean, hey, why not, right? Why not? I mean, I can't wait till me and Philly actually talk about it this week. It's going to be hilarious. Brent Bryce says Joey Shakes. I hear wanted to come back in, but his wife stopped him. Here's the thing about Carson Wentz's wife, okay, that I heard a lot about. I don't know. I think Wentz has been. I think his wife controls a lot of what he does. I think he's just, his wife she's the ruler, of the relationship, and I think that's part of it. She wants to move out west. She wants to move out west. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of things with that. I don't want to say anything horrible about it, but I feel like she had a lot of talk. She had a lot to do with it too, of him kind of moving away and getting away from this team. And basically, I wouldn't put a lot of faith in this. We don't even know the people speaking about it. Sounds like a lot of stir. He says, do you think there's still a big move left for the Birds? I mean, look, if they go after safety, great. If they don't, I think they'll just get some depth pieces right now. I think that's more realistic. He says, just really put me to sleep and wake me up before the Seahawks start this season. Bryce says, rip Ray Liotta. Yeah, 100%, man. RIP to Ray Liotta, man. I think Davion Taylor's about to have a really good year. I'm hoping so. If he stays healthy, I mean, great. I thought he played really good last year until he was hurt. He was hurt the offseason, preseason last year, and then he was hurt again before the, bye week. Chris says, Hiram Johnson needs to put on 20 pounds of muscle. He might lose a little speed, but who cares? I mean, he might not. I mean, I think he'll try to still contain it. Okay. Yo, Clark, what's going on, man? Philly says, what was that YouTube video yesterday about Carson Wentz? More than half it seemed fake as hell as it seemed believable as WWE. You know what's funny, though? The thing is with that is that I think it was out of context, but I think some of it is true. I think Howie and Carson didn't have a good relationship. I think there was talks about Carson Wentz maybe not going to, that Howie wanted Carson to go back into that game. This is a big moment for the Eagles. The ownership and, the GM does so much work to get this team prepared to get into a playoff game, and your quarterback gets a concussion. But I understand there's a lot of sensitive people out there. People are like, "Oh, you had a concussion." Let me tell you something, bro. Carson Wentz is the type of guy that goes back into games. I mean, from what I've seen, every time, even when we drafted Jalen Hurts, remember we tried putting Jalen Hurts into these read option situations that Carson would come back in the game and stuff. We had Carson as a wide receiver, which I thought was the biggest friggin' joke. I don't know why they even put him out there. It's just ridiculous. I figured they would have at least tried to do something with Carson Wentz, and with this playoff game, of him not even trying to go back into the game or even trying to go back. I mean, there wasn't even a report that he was trying to get back into the game, so I don't know. Our grades at 3-4-3, only 10 players. Where is 11 in that formation? I do not know. He says Anthony Harris is a red flag. Well, he said that Carson Wentz was dirty from one of the dirtiest players. Either way, someone is just stirring the pot. This time to cause some drama. Bob says, we had a chance to get Clowney that same year. He almost killed Wentz. Sean says, what up, Joey? What's going on? He said, hey, Joey, now the Eagles should sign Clowney to get Wentz. Had 2 times last year. Joshua says, just imagine there's not Rec one side, Josh Sweat on the other side, Jordan Davis, Hargrave, Fletcher Cox in the middle. Newell says, how y'all just skip my comment. My bad, man. I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to get to everybody. There's a lot of people in here. Fred says, who scares you more, Hurts or Gannon? Probably Gannon, because he has so many pieces now. It's really not. Hurts doesn't really scare me at all because I know the flaws that he does have. But I mean, if Gannon's doing the same scheme he did last year with the pieces that he has, then I'm kind of afraid that we're going to give up a lot of touchdowns. I'm afraid that we're not going to be we're going to be back to the same passive defense we've been, even like we were last year. So, can't wait for 3 to 5. Bring the house. Recent years been awful watching this division. I totally get it. Trent says, Joey, what's up? Home slate. What's going on, man? Did you say Anthony Harris a red flag? If you go back and watch the tape, thoughts? He didn't flash to me at all. He really didn't. He's a veteran presence, but that's it. I mean, he didn't really flash to me. So, Andor trailer just dropped. I gotta watch it, man. Damn. I know Celebration just started today at 12:30. I'm gonna watch Celebration tonight. I'm not gonna watch it live right now because I'm just gonna be busy. So Make sure to be on tonight. For now, it says offense wins regular season, defense wins championships, but we need a safety though. I get it, dude. Mayor say you say Lane story, a bunch of Eagles out bowling with Howie. Yeah, dude, what the hell, man? And Howie was in the lead. In bowling. Dude, that wasn't edited. That was actually real. That is funny. John P. said, after the start, 3-0, the same analyst will crown him MVP after just 3 games. I'm glad it was being slipped on. Hungry dogs run faster. Go Birds. Chris Shakes, can we get any better on offense? What one move would you make if you believe we can get better offensively? Another move? Oh, man. I don't know if you really need another move right now. Maybe bringing Jordan Howard back if you don't think Kenny Brooks is the right number 4 running back as a bruiser, or I don't know. Getting rid of Jalen Reagor is probably going to be a plus for this wide receiver core. I mean, really, I think they're set offensively. They got the offensive line. They got the depth. They're pretty good at running back right now. I mean, you got Quez, you got Dallas Goedert, you got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, I don't know what more you want to I don't know. He says, killing them softly with 2 great legends, James Gandolfini and Ray. Yeah, dude. James Gandolfini was, I mean, The Sopranos is probably my second favorite show. I mean, Breaking Bad's probably my favorite show of all time. I mean, Breaking Bad is probably my favorite drama series, 100% of all time. Rip Henry, 100%, man. Mayor says, Joe, you saw Lane's story, a bunch of Eagles out bowling. Dude, it's funny, dude. It's hilarious. Joe says, Mayor Slay, what's up? Alexander says, Kareem Hunt. No, I wouldn't add any more running backs, dude. We're set offensively. I would skip summer if I could watch this football team so bad. JH says, if Reagor had lost a few pounds, he would be better seen. Eagles for Life said, what if we got Kareem Hunt? What do you think it would cost us? I wouldn't even – I'm not even a fan of it, dude. I mean, I think we're set, man. You got Jason Huntley back there, too. I mean, there's guys that haven't even got a chance yet, you know? Carla Real says, Joey, my guy. I don't believe it, but we might have sent that smiley face when they got Hurts, and if he did, that's legendary. Yeah, so after they drafted Jalen Hurts, it looks like Howie Roseman sent a smiley face a text to Carson Wentz. I mean, that's just insane, dude. I mean, that's just insane. If Reagor lost age wounds would be better. It seems like he lost a step since coming to the league. Thoughts? I feel like it was just the wrong pick. I mean, I was excited for the pick because I thought he would have been that speed guy, you know, kind of Tyreek Hill type guy that they use just all around the field for just speed. And that was really it. And he came with a special teams pedigree that obviously he doesn't have. And I think it's just all mental with Reagor. I just don't think he can handle the city. I don't think he can handle criticism. There's a lot more that goes into it, but Dan Steeler broke the story. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. He says, Wentz has destroyed my fields of holler role players. He says, Eagles will be first NFC East this year, and Washington will be second. Red says, what's your thoughts on Gannon? And he's got to use these players the right way, man. He can't set these players up for failure. I mean, he's got no excuse this year from all the linebackers he had for the different fronts that he wants to use, and just the skill sets he has this year is unbelievable. Yeah, if Cilio talks take, it would be a grain of salt. Sean said, I don't blame Howie. Finally, he gets the playoff game. Now he's injured. I would have told him to get his praying ass back on the field. John P., it would serve Reagor better if he lost that ego. Yeah, I mean, he's just laughing stuff off. And, you know what I mean? Like, he's got to stay off social media. It's probably the one thing he needs to do because that's just ridiculous. Chris says, Chris Dansteller broke the Wentz story. Josh says, the man with 23 rings or running backs got leaked, and Miles Sanders 81. Carl says, I believe in Miles Sanders going to have a big year. I bet he gets 10 rushing touchdowns. I hope he does, and I hope he has 1,000 yards this year. You know what I mean? CJ says, I love you. Oh, God, there's like so many people in here. Somebody says, what's going on? Chris says, Nick Foles destroyed Carson twice. Should have traded Wentz in 2019. Obviously, if they traded him after the first Super Bowl, they probably would have had a crap ton of draft picks. Just imagine if you trade Carson Wentz after that ACL. Just imagine. I'm 100% serious. The Eagles will start 6-0. I feel like they can go 6-0 before the bye week. I agree with that, Chris. I do. I really do. I think they're matched perfectly for the first 6 games. We said, you think Jalen Hurts has seen the video of the Buccaneers saying he couldn't read defense? You think he really fix it? Yeah, maybe. I'm hoping so. I mean, that's what's alarming. I mean, if there are teams now that think just get pressure on Jalen Hurts because the RPOs and the read options take too much time, and if there's good pressure, it's going to make this team one-dimensional, and that's what they did, and that's what teams did last year. Defenses definitely did that to us. Because for life said, what if we go to Kareem Hunt? What do you think it would cost? Why is there all this Kareem Hunt stuff coming out? Is there like rumors about Kareem Hunt I don't know about? I haven't really seen anything today unless it came out yesterday or something. Which I think could possibly have a number one ranked defense this year beside Rams. I think they could be a top 5, 100%. Which I think will fix everything. Keem says, sign a big boy running back. He says, Gann doesn't succeed this year. He will be in the Bernie Madoff of defense coordinators. I'll talk about him being a head coach. For now, it says, with the piece that Hurts had last season, what he did with the better than most QB, I mean, look at Dak. I get it. I mean, the thing with Dak is he can get the ball to his receivers. I mean, that I'll give to him. But obviously, when they get the playoffs, they can't, he's a choke artist. But Philly says, I think people have way too much faith in Cowboys, that offensive line, and too many new moving parts. No, I mean, they lost 2 offensive linemen. I mean, Tony Pollard's the featured back. Ezekiel Elliott's getting paid way too much money. CeeDee Lamb's becoming a number 1 now. He's not going against the number 2 corner. He's going against the number 1 corner now. Jason Tolbert, he hasn't hit the field yet. We don't know what he brings to the table. I mean, there's just, what's his face has been the other receiver that they signed big money to. He's been injured twice. He came off an ACL and got injured again. So, I mean, there's, no Amari Cooper. So, I mean, you never know. I don't think the Cowboys offensively are going to be that horrible, but I feel like they're definitely taking a step back. Who says, agree, Joey, Breaking Bad is the best show of all time. Game of Thrones was great before they ruined the last season. Yeah, I had a lot of friends at work that came into work on that last episode or the last season, and they were kind of pissed. Breaking Bad was the Sopranos top 3. I totally agree with that. Better Call Saul is a fantastic show, by the way. It was great. It's, it was fantastic. So it's going well. There's it, bro. I was watching the Eagles do that with the Broncos game. I see we ran this package called Turbo with 3 edges on the field. Do you think we should bring that back? Have Reddick, Kyron, and Sweat? Oh, yeah, as much as they possibly can. Depends on the matchups, really, too. So Matt says, I also want to apologize the way I lost the other day in the chat. I was having an off day. Top of what happened the day. You're good, man. You're good, man. It's all good. It's all good, dude. It's all good. You're right, Shakes. I think we're set in offense. I don't think we need to add any more pieces, really. Reeb says, Boston had the same stats as Hunt. What do I get him? You'll be getting the same person. Brand said, looking forward to watching Better Call Saul after I finish Breaking Bad. Yeah, you're gonna like it. It gets better every season. So, Chris said, Matt Weeks, you're a stand-up guy. Fernando says, a smiling face. That's so unprofessional, but if it's true, he a dog. Bay says, I know how he could be a nerdy, but I can't see him being that unprofessional and sending messages, yelling at players like that. That sounds like something that gets more attention when it happens. Yeah, I definitely agree. Alexander Bongo says, would you try to trade for Derwin James now since he's a final year, or would you wait? I'd wait till next year. Derwin James is probably going to be on the top of my list if they don't go for a safety in the draft or trade for Bessie Yates next year or something, if they want to wait on that. Or something. I think the Eagles will be in the market for a safety next year. They might be in the mix for a safety next year, because think about it. I mean, their defense is pretty much set. Just a couple more pieces, you know what I mean? Depending if Bradbury's gone, Slay's got one more year left on his deal. I feel like especially if Hurts works out after this year, I mean, you're definitely a Super Bowl contender next year. If the season goes, if the Eagles win 13 games this year and Hurts is playing up to par and this defense is doing really well, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the future. Yeah, the Blacklist isn't a bad show either. There's just so many seasons, and I can only watch so much of it. It's okay. It's an all right show. I'm not into cop shows too much. I'm not really into cop shows too much. I can watch some, but not everything. Hurts needs 25 plus pass touchdowns, 5,000 pass yards to extend. No, that's kind of ridiculous, but no. I don't even think he needs 4,000 yards, to be honest with you. I think he's at 3,600 yards. I think it's good for him because he's going to be running with the football too. You know what I mean? So, let's say we might have a number 1 defense and way stay healthy, and Gann uses that brain. Terry said, do you see Chris Sims' top 40 QB ranking? You rank Jalen Hurts lower than Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, and Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's nuts. Chris says Gann said he's going to be running the same team last year. Where is the big thing? He says blame Philly 500 about Hunt. I don't know why we would want to add another running back. It makes no sense to me. Like Kareem Hunt, like why? I just don't get why. Mulatto was being hated on by Eagles fans. He was leading for American football. He stayed off social media. Twitter, Rager should do the same. I totally agree with that. Alexander says there was a Bleacher Report about it, and a lot of people don't have faith in Miles Sanders. Well, because everyone's starting to think that he's injury prone right now. Dave K says, Joey, sup, bro? Hope all is good your way. I'm doing good, Dave. Chris says, Chris Sims, the clueless jackass. Killer says, 500 put a video out yesterday, just mentioned Kareem Hunt as a possibility. I mean, I just don't see them going after another running back. If they bring somebody back, it's going to be Jordan Howard. I think if they bring somebody back, it's going to be Jordan Howard. I think that's the most realistic option. Unless, and he's going to be cheap. I think Kareem Hunt, if that's going to be the case, he might be cheap as well. I don't know. Sean says, Defend, please stop eating Matt Weeks. Chris says, Chris Sims sucked even in Madden. Oh, they're not doing a live stream until 3:30? That's why I haven't seen much news. They already dropped the Andor trailer, though? That's weird. Chris, if we got Derwin James free agency next year, I think we would have a heart attack from being ecstatic. Mayor says, John, hop off it. We don't know what you're talking about. John says, Joey, you should take calls during your shows. I love it. Oh, yeah, no. I'm going to do, because we're going to be hitting the dead months of football like really soon. Like June into July, it's very dead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing content creator call-ins and subscriber call-ins for everybody. So the whole entire offseason, just pick people's brains for a few minutes. No, we're definitely going to be doing those 100%. Me and Philly might be hosting on both channels going live at the same time. We might actually be doing some live streams of some live call-ins as well. So he says, Kaepernick, what do you think about Sideshow? Broderick says, do you think the Eagles should add one more piece to the pass rush? Hey, look, I was up for getting Jadeveon Clowney before he signed back with the Browns, but I think they should add more depth, some good depth signings to it. They could. Barry said, I'm thinking Howie going to sit tight for a while on the safety issue as well as Dillard and Rager and see if some teams get desperate because of injury during training camp. I definitely see that. But you want to see what you have in the room as well. So I wouldn't go crazy about it. See what Reed Blankenship could do at safety. I would try to move Josh Jobe or Mario Goodrich or somebody at safety to kind of try them out if that's what they want to do. I think you're right. I think there's plenty of time. There's no reason to, rush into Chuck Clark or rush into getting a trade done for Jesse Bates or something like that. So I think there's time in case the Eagles want to do something. I think they'll have time to do it. So, all right, so 3,600 yards is only 211 passing yards per game. Not enough to justify $25 million a year for it. Just depends, man. Just depends. Because I don't think Jalen Hurts is going to be a prime passer. And that's just not the quarterback that he is right now. You know what I mean? I just don't think he's going to throw 4,000 or 5,000 yards. I just don't see it happening, But he said, can we expect to see Davis and Cox on the D-line together? Probably not. I mean, we're probably not going to see that this year. And we're probably not going to see it ever, to be honest. Maybe. I don't know. Chris got my top 3 show of all time, Sopranos, Breaking Bad, is a comedy show, Stanford and Son. Yeah, Stanford show is an old show. OG Philly guy, Hunt averaged almost 3 yards after contact. Hurts is better. Hunt is better than what we have besides Sanders. I want to trade Rager to the Jags for LaVisca. He's still available for trade, huh? No one trade for him, huh? So the fan D said, hit the like button. Appreciate it so much. Chris says, Shakes, you need to watch The Offer. It's on Paramount. I have Paramount Plus. Never seen it, though. Never seen it. Alexander said, I think we should take a look at Tar. As I started before, played in college with Bradbury. Would be cheap, too, more than likely. Philly M said, what type of trade would you like to see with midseason? I would love this Eagles move. Oh, I mean, they could move Sanders. I mean, it depends. If we're playing well and our run game is top, if our run game is top 5 or at least top, definitely one of the best in the league, they're not getting rid of Miles Sanders. It's not happening. I think Minshew, Dillard, Rager. I think you definitely have 3 trade chips right there. You know what I mean? It just depends, man. I feel like there will be. I think Howie will be more selling than I think he'll be more of a seller for the trade deadline. I mean, that's just me. I think that's what will happen. Mayor said, Joey, I noticed in 2017 we'd like to rotate our secondary. We have Rodney, Malcolm, Robin, Mills, sometimes Douglas, and some other guys. I think we should bring that. I think it would help us. Well, yeah, because I like, if guys can move around. I mean, Malcolm Jenkins bandaged. I mean, we didn't have great corners in 2017. This pass rush made our corners look great. Malcolm Jenkins made our secondary look really good. Okay, I'm not saying they weren't good on their own, but you had Ronald Darby and Jalen Mills as your cornerbacks. If you didn't have a pass rush, and you saw it in the Super Bowl, we didn't have a pass rush in the Super Bowl. That was the first game we actually didn't have a pass rush. And you saw, it was over 1,000 yards in a whole Super Bowl for both offenses, which is kind of crazy, which doesn't happen a lot. So, 1863 show on Paramount. Good show. Barron says, is it fair to say Quez Watkins was our best pick? I could probably say that, yeah. I thought Hightower was actually the better pick. And then people actually told me, what? Wait till Quez Watkins gets his chance. Just wait till he gets his chance. You'll see. And I was like, I don't know. And then, man, he really showed me. Quez Watkins playing in the slot against the number 3 cornerback. That's going to be interesting. Really interesting. Good matchup right there. What's going on, Sandy? Charles Canine says, if the Eagles were to trade Kareem Hunt, Angelo Cadali is going to have a conniption. Dave says, I don't see Hunt coming. Felicia, I would like to see them move him because I can't see him paying him big money. Dave says, but again, who saw A.J. Brown coming? Not me. Not me. Dave says, Sanders. Bay says, the defensive line, secondary complement each other. If both can play above average this season, the defense will be top 2-3 easy. I definitely agree. Definitely agree. I think the defense just has to complement the offense. You know what I mean? I think they have to just do enough. I mean, really, this defense has to be at least average or above, just a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like what you have on paper right now, you could do so much with this defense. So we'll see. It says, if everything goes well this year and don't need a QB next year, what position should we draft next year in the first 2 picks? I mean, you're going after edge rusher. I mean, you need an edge rusher. Brandon Graham's a free agent. Derek Barnett is a voided contract next year, so you can get rid of him if you want, and he's not if he doesn't produce this year, they got to get rid of him and just let him go. I think they go after edge rusher next year. I think that's going to be the move for the Eagles, edge rusher and cornerback if Bradbury leaves. I don't think they're going to re-sign Bradbury because they want that comp pick. I think because that comp pick will be a 3rd-round pick next year, 100%. So, Derek says, I have watched all the new Halo show. It's embarrassing. Yeah, it's pretty bad, dude. I watched it by myself, and it was horrible. The Halo show was horrible. Joey, what's Gann's performance before the Eagles? Also saw Top Gun 2 was good. Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. His performance, well, he was a corner coach for Indianapolis, and before that, he was just a defensive assistant for the Vikings. So he never had a defensive coordinator job. Chris says, Shakes, the offer is 7 episodes. There are 3 more episodes left. Just came out. It's about the making of The Godfather. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I definitely saw that. I remember. Brock says, I believe the underrated corner from Clemson could replace Wallace at safety spot. Mario Goodrich. I still want a safety. Yo, South Texas, what's going on, man? Hope you're having a good day today, man. He said, what are you going to talk about now that nothing is happening with the Eagles? What? I don't know. I mean, really anything, to be honest. I mean, I don't know what the plan is for June and July as of right now. Like, I'm still trying to figure some things out. We might be doing some more call-ins and some, things that you guys for the whole offseason. So this is where things start to quiet down a little bit. And, it's a little bit of a relaxing vacation, too. So, Mayor said, Quez, Jack Driscoll, and Taylor and Bradley. So he said Jesse Bates after June 1st. That we have to watch out for. The June 1st. There's going to be some players going to get released. There's going to be some free agents out there. So we'll see. I got to go edge cornerback. I don't care if we extend Brad. If Lane misses games, would you put Mulatto at right tackle, put Dillard? No. I'm not moving Mulatto from left tackle, dude, ever. He's our left tackle. That's it. Him and Dickerson, that left side of the line is where it's going to stay. It's going to stay strong like that the rest of the way. He said Josh Sweat is overrated of the Eagles fan. I would say he's overrated. He's getting paid to be a 7 to 9 sack type guy. Like, I mean, I think he should have did a little bit more last year, after getting that contract last year, but I think he'll play better. I think he's a good rotational guy. He'll never be a starter here, but I think the more he plays, the better he gets. So, Chris said, what should their pass run ratio be this offense? People were saying, maybe it's. I think they should run almost the same way they should last year, but I think they will pass just a little bit more with A.J. Brown to this offense, expanding this playbook a little bit, add more play action. I'm not saying don't do RPOs and read option, but don't make your offense one-dimensional. I feel like they will run just a little time. I think they will run a little bit less and pass a little bit more. I'm not saying they're not going to run at all. They have to run the football. There's no doubt about it. Jalen Hurts makes this run game the way it is. Matt Weeks, don't worry about it. The way things are going, I'll get lose pandemic faster than inflation. Yo, Jacob, what's going on, man? Sign Malcolm Jenkins. Yeah, he's retired, but Jerry said, what if Gardner Minshew gets the starting QB role? It won't happen. It just won't happen. Jacob says, Joey, I don't know if I asked you this question. Are you down to do a bet for Steelers Eagles? Yeah, when that time comes, just come to a stream. We'll do a bet. Eagle Slayer, what going on, Eagle Slayer? Top take is it me or ain't this the longest off? It is. It's gonna be really slow, dude. These next 3 months are gonna be friggin' nuts. They're gonna be crazy. But we have 197 in the chat. Thank you so much for coming to the stream today. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Check out some of the videos, and we'll be live streaming every single day. Definitely check that out. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It does help out the channel a lot. Check out the memberships. I put a lot of videos in there. The memberships for the Shake Squad Army. Definitely check those out in the pinned comment description below for extra content. So I appreciate it so much, guys. So like going live streams for June and July. The live streams probably won't go as much every day, maybe a few times a week. We're probably going to lessen down. I go on vacation next week as well. So, I mean, next month, my birthday week on the 29th of June. So I'm probably going to be gone or doing something. So did you watch the Boys State game? No. Dave K says, Ray Liotta passed today. Yeah, it sucks, man. What stack do you think more crucial? Jalen Hurts to be our star next year, win-loss record, or individual statistics? Maybe 4,500 total yards and 30 total touchdowns. Phil said, what are your changes on Jordan Davis starting? What are your changes on Jordan Davis starting? I mean, I wouldn't mind him putting. I wouldn't mind putting Jordan Davis. If Jordan Davis starts to look better than Fletcher Cox, even in the offseason, and they want to put him next to Hargrave, I have no problem with that. I mean, I would love to put Fletch next to Milton Williams. I think you have a nice balance with those two lines at defensive tackle, but Alexander's cutting them as much larger cap than trading. So you say, you making any bets on the NFL season? I'm thinking about putting some money on the LA Chargers and the Broncos win the Super Bowl, then maybe do a couple of Rookie of the Year bets. I would put a lot of money on the Chargers this year than the Broncos if it was me. King said, I'd like to see the Eagles take some notes out of the Titans and Ravens playbook on offense this year. Philly says, when does training camp start? I think the end of July, I think. Jacob says, bet like mod, bet or something. Yeah, we could do something. We could do something. How old are you turning for your birth? 32. 32. Ugh. Once you hit like 30, I was actually depressed when I hit 30. It was like my last day of my 20s was over. It was horrible. My B-Day is the 31st. Memorial Day. Dude, if I don't see you, happy birthday, man. Eagles fan says, crazy stat. You'll know the Eagles had 1,800 yards before the running back was touched. The offensive line was that dominant. We were fourth in pass protection. Dude, I don't doubt it, dude. They're going to play a lot better next year. Jerry says, I heard rumors that Seahawks want Gardner Minshew. What you want from return from? I want a second-round pick. I want a second for him if we can get it. That's what I want. James says 42 touchdowns, 10 interceptions career. Why isn't Minshew a starter? It's really because Jalen Hurts is getting his chance this year. I mean, that's really it, man. There's no Minshew might be a better passer, but Jalen Hurts needs his chance. He's only played a year and a half of football. Like, I have to be realistic with it. Like, I understand there's flaws with Jalen Hurts, and I understand when Minshew took over that Jets game, even though it was against the Jets, he played really well. But you're not going to have the same run game with Minshew than you did with Jalen Hurts. I understand you have a flip-flop now because with Jalen Hurts, you have more of a run game. With Minshew, you're getting more of the pass with him. But I totally get it. Fred says, I'm the 24th June cancer. Damn, bro. Well, happy birthday, bro. If I don't see you. Yo, Coach Dante, what's going on, man? I hope you're having a fantastic day, dude. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome in. Matt says, so this man smash the like button for all the effort he puts in every day. Bring us the best content possible. He deserves all the subs and views likes he can get. I appreciate it too, Matt. Matt's probably one of my closest mods on here. Pause. But you know what I mean. But appreciate it, Matt. Ron, Joey, how's it hanging, my man? I'm doing good, man. Good, man. It's going well. All right, Phil says, Joey, talk to me about the games we can steal on the road this year. We can have a squad that can walk an A stadium this year, I think. I think the Eagles can go 6-0. Like I really do. I think they can go 6-0 before the bye week. If they stay healthy, I think they can get it done. I think where it's going to be tough is I think the Colts game will be a good one. Matt Ryan, unless Nick Foles is starting quarterback by the time. I don't know. You have Matt Ryan. With the Colts, you have Tennessee, you have Green Bay. I think that's like your meat and potatoes of the schedule. Those 3 games are going to be, I think it's going to be a tough 3 games to play in a row. So when do you turn 32? The 29th of June. Van D said, Joey, you're a young man, bro. Wait till 50. Yeah, I mean, I guess it hits differently at 50. I don't know. It hit differently for me at 30, so Jonathan Davis, I think Davis has to start regardless, just to off the compensation that we've given up to get him. I wouldn't make all those moves just to have a guy in the. Well, I mean, we always rotate our guys regardless. I mean, I would love for him to start next to Hargrave. I would love it because I think it would free up Hargrave, and I think having Graham and Reddick on the edge, I think, oh man, this would be fantastic. Imagine Davis and imagine Hargrave and Reddick on one side. I mean, even having Reddick and Jordan Davis on one side. I mean, I think it will be Hargrave and Reddick. David said, Joey, I really want to go to the Steelers training camp to watch Pickett. So I heard Pickett's the 3rd quarterback right now. Like, why? Why is he the number 3 right now? King says, do you make much money extra money having your YouTube channel? Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, after getting monetized after 6 years, after the certain amount of time, after 6 years, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's definitely something that you can make money off of after you get monetized. Sure, it does. George said 20 years ago I was 32. Damn, bro, how you guys are a lot. There's a lot older folk in here, man. I mean, I'm not saying that's old, but I'm saying you know what I mean. I'm not trying to play jokes, but you know what I mean. Kirk says, curious how Pickett does in the league. Always entertaining people. Said Minshew beats the Jets. Kirk said, with our luck, he'll be the next Drew Brees. Dave said 32. I wish I was again 46 this year. That's 6 years ago. I was 21. Holy crap. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. Leonard said, with the defense, Gann has no excuse not to be aggressive. You got 2 of the best corners in the league, Slay and Bradbury. Stop playing 20 yards off the time. Don't you mix it up? Yeah, they can't put – I mean, I think from what Gann is saying, he's going to play the same way he did. And I like the soft zone coverage. And I think Bradbury's really good in zone. The thing you have to be realistic with Bradbury. Bradbury – gave up over 800 yards receiving last year, okay? He gave up over 800 yards. He hasn't been a Pro Bowler since 2020. I think coming in as a number 2 is good for him because not a lot is going to be on his plate. But, we'll see, man. It's going to be interesting. Mayor said, anybody watch The Invisible Show? That's one of the best animated shows I've seen. Troy says, I will be on vacation next week. We'll definitely enjoy it, man. Brown says, would you mind exchanging numbers? Pause. King said, I hope Matt Ryan still has PTSD this year for the Colts. Coach said, I turned 32 on the 28th of May. Dude, well, happy birthday, Coach. We don't see you. Happy birthday, man. I always see you jump on other people's channels, so I'll definitely hit you on your birthday. Ben said, that's cool, Joe. I turned 33 on the 30th of August. Damn, we got a lot of birthdays, man. Got a lot of birthdays coming up. Chris says, June 27th. I'm 38. Damn, dude. 2 days less than mine. I'm hungry and Dak is looking like a snack. As Hassan Reddick will be the most important player this year for the Eagles defense. I think he'll be one of the most important because these guys had 23.5 sacks in 2 seasons. If the Eagles can't get him to 10+ sacks this year, it's a failed year for Reddick. And not because of Reddick, it's because of how Gannon's using him. John says Fletcher Cox making $14 million. He's starting. I get it. Losing Andy Weidl is going to hurt more than people think. He helped with our last 2 drafts and offseason, had better input with Howie than Joe Douglas. But did he, though? Weidl's been here longer than 2 years, dude. That's what I'm saying. We've lost a lot of front office members. Andrew Berry, Joe Douglas, now losing Andy Weidl, and a few of the others that we had on the list, too, that we fired. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to make a difference with Andy being here, dude. I think from what we heard so far is Howie Roseman took control of this whole entire roster. Jeffrey Lurie has stepped back from the draft process since Nick Sirianni was hired. Okay. I think there's a huge difference now in what's given to us right now. 0 years ago, I was 32. Dave said, "What up, Joey? I'm turning 30 this year, November, but I feel like I'm turning 50. I wish my birthday was in like October because Halloween's my favorite holiday, obviously. So, Matt said, I can't believe I only got 3 years left in my 20s. Definitely going to make the most of these 3 years I have left in my 20s. Enjoy team as much as possible. Exactly. I just looked at the Steelers depth chart. Kenny. All right. I heard the other guy, the other quarterback, not Trubisky. I thought they had, unless the other guy left. I thought because I saw from somebody talking the other day about he was the number 3 on the list. So I don't know. So he says, I'm 13. Ian said, I think I'm the youngest here at 21. Jim said, I'm 50. I turned 51 on the 28th. Old heads in the chat. RBS, I'll be forward to November. Round Cunningham and gangrene defense always brings back fond memories for me. I bet it does, man. I wish I was alive during that time. Matt says, my cousin turns 20 in August. Shono says, I was born on Friday the 13th. That's what I would love to be born on. Friday the 13th. Oh, man. That would be my favorite day. I'm 59. Probably says 13, $3 million a year for Sweat. He says, do you think Jalen Hurts seen a video of the Buccaneers saying that he couldn't read defense? Do you think he's going to improve? I mean, maybe he has. I don't know if he has, but he definitely has to improve. Miguel says, what up, Joey? What's going on, man? King says, anyone famous ever contacted you since he made YouTube? No, not one person. Famous, like as in maybe higher? No, I don't think so, no. Oh, yeah, Wheezy, yo, 100%, dude. Of course. How are you not? Fred says we lost a grip of future GMs. I have faith in and Howie Boom. Yeah, I have a lot of faith in Howie Roseman. Kurt says, who's your favorite Eagle all time? Oh man, I mean probably Trotter. I mean, because I know we could say Brian Dawkins, but Trotter probably he was just a hammer, man. He was the X man. He was just a different species of linebackers, dude. And even the early 2000s, I loved watching linebackers a lot more because the rules were different during that time with the hitting and just tackling, and it wasn't as scripted and as censored as it is now. Jordan Davis says if Hurts is the guy, I think we need to resign Kaiser White, Bradbury, Hargrave, and give Cox one more year. Draft his replacement next draft. If Hurts ain't it, we get a QB and keep our guys. I don't think Cox is here after this year. Kaiser White, see what he does. Bradbury, I think they want that comp pick. They might not re-sign him because they have to go after a cornerback next year. They cannot keep Bradbury. I think will play well, but they have to get a young talent in here. They have to, man, or make a trade for a young corner or something because we have to lay off getting these cornerbacks in free agency. We have to try and get a young guy in the building and just have him for 4 to 5 years. We need that guy in here. I think we have a huge window. I think the huge window starts after this year. I mean, that's what I think. Mason Rudolph. XZO, good. Joe, what's up? It's good feeling to wake up and know your team is going to have a solid season. Yeah, well, I'm hoping, dude. I hope it is. Basically, I'll be 30 in July 26th. Yeah, buddy. Art Makepeace, I'm 54, was born on Mother's Day 10, so every 7 years it falls on Mother's Day. Hey, you take care of 2 things at one time. You have your birthday and obviously take care of the moms on that day, too. Matt says Friday the 13th is an awesome day to be born. Jim says, hey, Sean, if Leroy Green is coming for you. He's Camp for Life says 47-year-old and still flexing, dude. Awesome, man. Frank said they announced today that Trubisky is 1, Mason Rudolph 2, and Pickett 3. That's what I saw. Yeah, Frankie. 30 is the new 20s. Yeah, right. Yeah, I got you, bro. Alexander says, Sally, got to get back to work. Take care, man. Have a good day. You too, Alexander, man. Have a good day. And thank you for your service, man. Ron says, Joey, serious question. Do you think Andy Reid would have ever gotten us a ring if we held him? I think Andy Reid is a hell of a coach. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I feel like it was just a moment to where coaches are with the team for so long. He just needed a new environment, new team. I mean, maybe it was time for him to go. I don't know what would have happened. I'm not sure, because we got historic people in the chat. Yo, Koa, what's going on, man? Matt says, welcome to the Mod Squad, Wheezy. Friends, my birthday is going to suck. June 19th is also Father's Day and Juneteenth. I totally forgot that. It was Father's Day next month. So didn't Trotter kill Reggie Bush? I think it was. I forgot who it was that made that hit. I forgot that hit. So I'll keep Bradbury and still get one in the draft. I think Bradbury's going to do good for us. I think he will as a number 2. I think he will. Kurtaga says, Joey, can you or anyone really imagine paying $35 million a year for a first QB like Hurts when they realize they find every draft? He says Cox and Josh Sweat are the most overpaid, underperforming players on the Eagles roster. Still don't know how Sweat robbed the Eagles. I don't think he's robbing the Eagles. I think they locked him up because he's showing promise. Like, I think he gets better every year. I have to say, after he got that big contract last year, I didn't think he had the most fantastic. I think he was hurt last year. I don't know. But I don't think he had the best year last year. I think he should have did a little bit more. I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, he didn't really do much on the edge a lot, even with, Derek Barnett wasn't doing as much. I mean, our edge, Hargrave had no help. I mean, he had no help because he was getting double teamed. Fletcher Cox was obviously an under par year for Fletch this year. So, JC, Jalen Reagor breakout year, you heard it here first. And probably the last time we're going to hear it. Probably. Reagan says Brad is one of the order they took reps. 50 is the new 20s. Just like 60 is the new 20s. Brandon, is that window wide open or longer if we don't pay Hurts, draft the QB, and had a 50? Yeah, I think it's still open. The problem is it's like if we get a new quarterback in here after this year, I think the good thing about even if Hurts doesn't work out and they get a new quarterback in here, then you have a quarterback that's going to, you have the pieces around for a new quarterback. I mean, you don't have to build around the quarterback anymore. You have the pieces already set for a new quarterback to come right in and start playing, hopefully start playing well within the first year. So the only bad part about that is you're going to be giving up a lot of draft capital because if Jalen Hurts works out, you can use 2 first-round picks and a second. You got 2 firsts next year. Do whatever the hell you want with. Art says, I'm 54. My girlfriend's 35. She keeps me young. Dude, congrats, man. Congrats, dude. I'm glad you're happy, dude. Brand says Sheldon Brown made the hit on Bush. RBS says, this year is the 30th anniversary of the great Jerome Brown death. I had the pleasure of watching him play as I adore Fletcher Cox. Jerome Brown was better, or at least would have been better. Yeah, obviously, if what happened didn't happen. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Watched a lot of film on that. Artificial says it was Sheldon Brown, baby. Farrell says Chris Sims got Jalen ranked 25th behind Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields. Yeah, somebody said that earlier in the chat. It's crazy. George said Byron Evans was my all-time favorite linebacker for Philadelphia Eagles. He never got the credit he deserved because he played with so many great Eagles. Arvo said had him crawling on all fours. Pause. Yeah, he was out of breath. King said, what is your theory why Foles wasn't very good during the regular season and great during playoff? Well, because he wasn't healthy. I mean, he always was hurt. I don't think Nick Foles ever played a full season. Ever. Even after he left the Eagles, went to the Jaguars, he got hurt the first game with the dislocated shoulder, whatever happened. He just never had he's never had a healthy season. Chris says Sweat made the Pro Bowl an alternate, I think. I totally forgot. I'm not sure. John said I meant for 60 would be the new 40. Philly says trade for CJ Henderson. Jay said, what up? Yo, J Mac, what's going on, man? Like I said, do you think Maddox is the best slot corner in the NFL? I think he's top 10. I think he's definitely top 10. Maddox played fantastic last year. That was probably one of the most surprising signings last year was extending Avonte Maddox. I think was definitely there. Because I didn't think they were going to hold on to him. Because I think everyone can agree everybody in 2020 played so bad. I couldn't even really – which 2020, you couldn't even blame one player. I mean, this whole team played garbage that year. So I get it. It says, since you giving out wrench, where's mine? I'm giving wrenches. If I see a lot of people in the chat, for the coming streams, like I don't just give them out. Like if I see a lot of people or people that have been in the chat a lot, you know what I mean? And you're big supporters. And yeah, because the problem is I've been giving a lot of wrenches out and I'm watching for people getting blocked, because people have different opinions. People will block them without even saying they did. And it's just a problem right now. So if you guys show up a little bit more, because I definitely see new faces in here once in a while. So Louis says I like Sweat. But don't worry about it, dude. If you go to the next one, you'll be good. Memorial Day is May 30th, my birthday. We says Foles got her first game with a broken collarbone. Oh, it was a broken collarbone. Sorry, I thought it was a dislocated shoulder. I forgot what it was. And they gave him $70 million. It's crazy, dude. Did you see T.D. Edwards, Slay Max, Epps playing ping pong? I did not see it. Brent, how come injury prone not throwing around Foles' name? Because he's successful every time he goes into games. He's always been successful. That's why. He's always had successful years being here. I mean, 2014. 2014. Who did we have? Did Nick Foles get hurt in the Texans game, and that's when Mark Sanchez came in, right? Didn't he come in? Did Nick Foles get hurt in that? Nick Foles got hurt, right? Did he get hurt in 2014 in the Texans game, and then that's when Mark Sanchez came in. The Sanchez came in. Joe said Nick Foles is just another example of team being able to win the Super Bowl with an average quarterback. It's been done many times before. Frankie says, I really think Howie is going to wait for the June 1st cuts before seeking out a trade to over safety only makes sense. I think something's going to happen by that time. Max, the best slot cornerback since Aon Harris. Weezy says, I got a wrench because I've been here for... Yeah. Weezy, I've known Weezy for a long time. I don't know how he didn't even have a wrench. So, I've been on the stream the past couple of months. Leon says, I think Bradbury will be fine as number 2 corner. Not going to have not pressure on him, especially with the pass rush we got. 13 wins this year. Blue Pill says, how are you feeling about the right guard position? I feel like Cam Jurgens and Driscoll will be in competition because I think getting rid of Nate Herbig was a sign that they're going to have competition at that right guard spot. I think they want Cam Jurgens to kind of take that spot away. I think that's what they're going to do. And then Driscoll could be the backup and play right guard, right tackle. I think when Lane Johnson retires, I think Driscoll will be the starting right tackle because I thought he played really well when he was at that spot. Yeah, Foles was 6-2 in 2014. Yeah. Our official says, who on the Eagles is an equivalent Sixers tires Maxie Young, full potential possible future leader? I say Smitty. Nina Allison, what's going on? Nina says, hey, Joe, I don't want to rush the summer along, but I can't wait till September. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm actually going to go to the home opener. I'm going to go. I'm actually excited to go. I'm going to be pumped. Got some live streams. We're going to chill out. We're going to tailgate from like 6 a.m. all the way till the game starts. I'm excited, but definitely I don't want to rush this. I don't want to rush the summer. I want to enjoy it too. Matt says, y'all forget the Lions game with Sanchez. I think that Panthers game with Mark Sanchez was so great. That Panthers game was fantastic. I think that was his best game. We went to the playoffs. I don't know what we were by that Thanksgiving game in 2014. We were going to get to the playoffs. I mean, we had a good record. We lost the last 4. I think after Thanksgiving, we lost the last. I think we lost 4. I think we lost 4 games in a row after that Thanksgiving game, and then we didn't make the playoffs. We would have been in the playoffs. If we won at least 2 of those games, we would have been in the playoffs. Jim says defense could definitely run a modern version of the 46. We got the tools and we got the talent. Joe said, I saw the Bradbury presser when asked he signed only a 1-year contract. He basically said he's betting on himself, not because of the Eagles your defense. He's betting on himself. And that's totally fine, man. I mean, I think part of it is, he wants to stay in the division. I think part of it is the defensive line. He likes the defensive line a lot and playing across from Slay. But Philly says, who have better chance to win, Johnny Depp's ex-wife, Poop Lady, or the Cowboys the next 40 years? J-Box, how do you think the Eagles defense is going to be this year? I think they're going to play well. I think they will. It's really up to Jonathan Gann. I do get nervous more of this defense than this offense, but I hope they play well. Yo, Weapon X, what's going on, man? He says, after 29, you stop counting. Yeah, pretty much. Nina says, I'm going to the Arizona game. Can't wait. Oh, you're going to have a great time. I hope you have a great time, Nina. Matt says, no, I don't. I got to shut up. Weapon X says, I really like Gardner. Chris says, we were 9-3. Oh, yeah, we were 9-3. Yeah, oh, we lost 3. I thought we lost 4. Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I was like, they were definitely going to the playoffs that year, but it just didn't happen. It sucked. Trying to figure out, see if anything else is going on today. So people are asking. So I had Wilts Duncan ask me. What was it? Where was it? So am I bringing back Madden simulations this year? I don't know. I feel like I kind of cursed us a little bit doing those Madden simulations. And I would like to do them, but I feel like I totally cursed us so many games. they're just they're kind of crazy. They're just kind of crazy because I feel like I was part of why we lost some games. Barrett says when the Cowboys lose, we can say they crapped the bed harder than Amber. Yo, Linwood Mosley say what up? What's going on, Linwood? John says when you're in your late 20s, 28, 29, and you're in your prime. Gary says it's my mom's birthday when the Birds come to Arizona. Hopefully, I'll see them get her a win for it. Hey, happy birthday to your mom, dude, when the time comes. Matt said, yeah, that year Sanchez was awful, man. I remember that Saints playoff game at Foles as well. Killer says, I feel that back at 28 years old. Yeah, that Saints game sucked, dude, because – and that was Darren Sproles, dude. I mean, our defense was horrible, but that was on Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles was on that kick return for the Saints, and he got up to like the 45-yard line and got the horse collar penalty, and then that was it. They pretty much, from that kick return, they were already in field goal range. So it really sucked. Should I do Madden simulations this year or no? We says Jalen Hurts better show up this season because Garner will do great with this offense. I feel like he will. And look, I'm not saying Gardner Minshew is going to be a leader. Gardner Minshew is going to bring us to a Super Bowl, but I think Gardner Minshew will win you a lot of games. I mean, look what he did with the Jaguars in 2020, and he was pissed off. And there was rumors that came out that he was mad that the Jaguars were drafting a quarterback that year, Trevor Lawrence, and he wanted to be the starting quarterback. And since they didn't have faith in him, he wanted out. And I think he wants out from the Eagles as well. Once he got that first win against the Jets, when you get that first, you got that first hunger feeling of winning, which he did. I was proud of him, man. He went in there, and it's crazy how much when you have a passing quarterback, how much of a run type RPO read option type quarterback in there. I'm not saying a read option quarterback, but Minshew, I mean, the whole offense looked totally different. I mean, it was just different in general, Farrell says, hell yeah. Yes. I think Madden simulations would be fun. Yes, do them. He said Gardner Minshew, I'm being paid more than Jalen Hurts this season, I believe. Rollins says, was the Saints game with Sheldon Brown that had the monster hit? Jay says, Shakes, does that ever upset you when you see the clip of Rocky on the big screen with the link opening? We lost that game against the Bucks. Makes me sad every time. Yeah, it sucks, dude. It really does. Webinex says, why is everyone panicking about Gannon? Well, because he's going to his second year as defensive coordinator, and he went into his press conference and said that he wasn't going to change anything. Like he was going to do the same thing he did last year. That kind of made everybody nervous. But I feel like he's not going to tell us what he's doing. I mean, he's not going to be stupid. And Detroit Lions are definitely going to listen in on these things too. They definitely have media. They definitely have media people that are. They definitely have media people that are trying to, see what the Eagles are going to be doing. He's not going to give away what we're doing. Star Wars Skeleton Crew? What the hell is that? Interesting. It's like the offense was flowing like Mania was playing. Matt says, if we go to the playoffs this year, I want Bucks first round again. I'd want the same thing, dude. Shows, I hope Nick and Stike can come up with a better scheme offensively than he had last season, bro. Our year's going 15, 20 yards upfield every play. Yeah, it is, dude. We gave up way too many chunk yards, man. I know they don't want to give up the big play, but now you have with Bradbury here, you have two press corners. I mean, you have two press corners and two guys that can play zone as well, but it's just they can't give up big plays like that. I mean, they can't. It's already enough you're giving. I mean, I don't care if you're not giving up the big play, but you're giving up first downs like it's nothing. And I guess you're trying to say you have faith in your defense and red zone. I mean, I didn't last year at all, but yo, George, what's going on, man? It's like Serena says, Gann playing 100 yards back was killing us. Brand says, try it for 2 games, and if it fails, then don't do it. If it works, then keep doing it. And this defense got to be a second half defense. It's got to stop. They got to make adjustments. The adjustments were killing me. Interesting. Sorry for the pause. I was looking at, I just saw something. I had to reread it real quick because I was kind of confused. Kurt says, I think Sanders will have a big season to get a contract. Frank, the NFL just released dates on the rosters August 16th, 90th to 85, August 23rd, 85 to 80, August 30th, 80 to 53. Now you have those, 3 or 4 extra spots for the roster now? I think it's like 3 or 4 extra spots, whatever it is. That's really going to help us. I mean, because cuts are hard enough as it is. But here's the next step to Howie Roseman that we loved him so much this past couple of seasons. In the off seasons, I would have to say, I think Howie Roseman is going to be in charge of this roster being finalized. That's what's going to make me a little nervous too. I think that's what's going to make me nervous. I hope, and look, I don't think he's got 100% control of it. I think him and Nick are going to Nick and Gann are definitely going to work together on it because the draft was great. The moves were great. And I feel like Nick and Gannon, Nick and Howie, just even after those press conferences, like after the draft, like when we had those draft press conferences, there seemed like there was a different vibe in the room. Like, didn't you notice that there was somewhat of a different vibe with some of these guys and what they were doing? You know, they say it was the top 10. I don't know. Maybe it's just modern law impact now analytics play calling. Maybe it keeps them healthy. It didn't look great because I remember every game, me and my dad yelling at the TV screen, asking what the fuck are the corners 20 yards back. Bill said Jordan Davis will shock everyone and will be started with more reps than Fletch by the end of the year. I hope so. Heard Gann plan to play the same defense last year. Cool. As long as he plays aggressive, cornerbacks pressing and more blitzing. I 100% agree with that. He's not going to give away his game plan, guys. Like, so if you're looking for answers, you're not going to get them. Not for a while. George says Eagles must come out week 1 firing all cylinders and make a statement week 2 on a prime time against the Vikings. 100%, dude. Got to beat those Vikings. I think those are 2 perfect games. You know, Detroit is a rebuilding team right now. They had some good pieces from the draft in this offseason, but going into the home opener against the Vikings, we haven't beat them since the Super Bowl year. That's the NFC Championship game. That's the last time we beat them. I heard we currently have like 12 cornerback. Yeah, that's what I like about it too. Even if you get James Bradbury, you have a lot of bodies at cornerback right now. I would try moving some guys around to safety or something. Nickel, safety. I don't care what you got to do. I would try moving some guys around, see what they could do. I mean, I don't think all these guys are going to be playing nickel and safety and they're just going to nickel and corner, nickel corner and obviously outside corner. I think they're going to move some guys around to hopefully get some more at safety. So. Hey, Joey, what do you think about moving Max to safety and sideline Moreland to nickel? I think that'd be a good move. Maybe that's a possibility. Jimmy Moreland is interesting. Jimmy Moreland is probably besides Maddox, besides Bradbury and Darius Slay, I think Jimmy Moreland is actually the most experienced player, and he's got starting quality to him. He's got a lot of starting quality. He plays nickel. I mean, he's moved around as an outside corner as well. He's done both. He's played both spots. I think you could do it, man. Jimmy Moreland was a good pickup off waivers. I mean, when I saw Jimmy Moreland's name, I said, holy crap, dude. Like, this guy has a lot of starting experience. No joke. He does. Farrell said, I feel Max will have a breakout year. He had a solid last year, and he can only get better. Joe says, defense is important, but offense is much more important. The close games, the team with the ball last year usually wins. Defense never seems to get stops. Chris says, could Fletcher rush off the edge? No, probably not. Probably not. I've seen Dean taking a lead earlier this year. Why? And he does. I hope he makes us mean. Don't like all the running down the end zone to post BS. I hate it. No games this year. All business. Totally reached. Sheldon Brown made that hit. So it says Joey. But yo, Suo, what's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Leon says, this is the passing league. You could never have enough cornerbacks. That's what I'm saying, dude. I think the more, the better. You want to see what you have. I'm actually excited to see what Mario Goodrich, Josh Jobe. I'm excited to see what Tay Gowan could do. Even Zach McPherson going into his second year. Like, Zach McPherson's been working his tail off this offseason with Big Play Slay. Tay Gowan, we got in that Arizona trade. And, when the time he was in some games, he played pretty good on coverage. But I got to see more. I got to see more. Presley Goddard has so much potential, man. You just need to stop dropping the easy passes. I've seen too much of those last year. I totally agree with that. And Hurts threw some pie ones too, but he's dropped a lot though. Webben says 6.5 sacks and 30% snaps. Barrett, I'm going to check out. Good talking with you. Hey, Baron, have a good day, man. Dane says defense caused a lot of Chiefs games last year, though. It says Jimmy Moreland probably ain't that much worse than Steve Nelson. Probably not, dude. I think he's a good role-playing, serviceable, starter quality type corner. Probably the best you have. Probably, I mean, unless someone, I really want to see someone just rise up in this corner spot. That's what I want to see. Want to see it. Analysts of GFF were talking about duo of Lamb and Gallup over Brown Smith simply because of Hurts. Keep the BS coming. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. It is nuts. Oh, my God. Can OTAs and training camp get here? I want to see the damn competition. So you guys see Herbert weighs 245 now, friggin' jacked. Good for him, dude. I mean, he's starter quality, man. This guy could start for any team right now, and the Jets got a good player. And obviously, Joe Douglas knew what he was getting out of him. So, you know what I mean? Who the hell is the actor Jude Law? Oh, I know who Jude Law is. I know who that is. I totally forgot who the hell that guy was. Yeah, it's what happened to Howard? He's a free agent. He's a free agent right now. He is a free agent. Let's see here. You're gonna get some good zone coverage out of. You're gonna get some good zone coverage out of James Bradbury this year. Rich say, hey Joey, just trade for Bradbury for Brady. Let's trade for Brady. Super Bowl guaranteed. Yeah, Randall Hale says, Joe, I need help making vids. Willing to help. Yeah, dude. If you guys got Twitter, dude, message me. I've had a couple people message me on like making videos and stuff. Dude, here. You got Twitter? Just let me know. Hold on. Here's my Twitter right here. Just follow me on there. I'll accept you. Just send me a message so I know it's you. If you guys have it, follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't either, but definitely follow me on there for extra, for anything really. Just I put up stuff. I think we'll be more Rip Ray Liotta, definitely, bro. Daly said, "You see us moving on from Sanders if he was another down year." Yeah, I can see it happening if they don't pay him. If he's not willing to take, if he's willing to take less money, I see him keeping him. But if he wants more money, he's gone. We need the return man. Rager's going to cut it. Rager going to be gone anyways. I miss seeing Darren Sproles kick returns. Same here, dude. Haven't been the same since he's been gone. Since even him, Josh Huff. Yeah. Hasn't been the same. I think it'll be more of a run heavy compared to Dallas offense. They would be combined for more yards. That was at the AJ Yak from the 90 yards to the house on them. Joe said the NFL is a past Thanksgiving league. God says, call the guy up and squash the beef. Wait, what? What beef? Talking about? What beef talking about? I don't know what the hell we're even talking about. People are so pissed on that video. People are like, you go. He's like, he's like, we don't need this. You don't need to make a video on this. But the Carson Wentz stuff that was going on. I think it's funny, though. I think it's hilarious. Tommy says, I'd rather trade for Hunt. He could do all of Sanders does, do anything big back in 3rd-and-1 situations as well. How old is Kareem Hunt right now? Yankees out. Did someone say beef? I'll take mine with broccoli. I don't know. I don't know what beef he's talking about. I have no idea. I got no beef with nobody. With nobody. So obviously you're waiting for OTA's training camp. June 1st. I think that's something we're going to be looking forward to. Said the Lord Brunson tension. I'm over it. I mean, I'm not even mad about any of that. I'm fine with it. I'm good with it, man. No problem with anybody. I'm just doing my thing. That's it. I got more things to be. I got more things to look forward to. Yang says beef is better than chicken and pork. Yeah, I'd probably say that for me. I just had Popeyes for the second time the other day. I had Popeyes for the second time. Holy shit. Popeyes is like, no wonder people were killing each other over these sandwiches, because I got to say, I had fries I had the ranch dressing, honey mustard. I had the 2 chicken sandwiches. Holy shit. I was like in my holy crap. Popeyes is I didn't think Popeyes. Holy crap, dude. Favorite beer? I don't really drink beer. I do like a lot of mixed drinks. Yeah, I'll add you right now. Did you? I might have to do it from my phone. Hold on. Sometimes on the PC it doesn't like add anybody. I don't know why. Yeah, there it is. I got you, man. I accepted you. I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Happy Thursday to you. Popeye's best chicken. Because I don't have a Popeyes near me, dude. It's the East. I don't have a Popeyes near me. New York doesn't have Popeyes. I had a Popeyes open up last year, like 15 minutes away from me, and I couldn't even when I first tried to go there, I couldn't. The line was so long to like the freaking road, I couldn't even get a sandwich. So I ended up waiting like probably a half hour just to get in line one day, and I had one sandwich and it was good. Then it was totally dead. Obviously, a year and a half after it's been out, I went there and I was like, holy crap. And I was like, oh my freaking God, those Popeye chicken sandwiches are like, holy shit. Oh, man. Dude, if you haven't had Popeyes, holy crap. Scott says, I love your show, bro. Been a while at it for a while and love hearing you. I appreciate it too, man. I appreciate you coming in. If you get a biscuit from Popeyes, make sure you got it with a drink. Yeah, some people have been talking. I heard people liked it. I heard a lot of people don't like the biscuit. I never had the biscuit over there. I heard it's like a really dry biscuit though. Ray Liotta and GTA Vice City as well. Yeah, I totally remember that. Vice City. I actually might go buy the trilogy that's for the new consoles, whatever, for the Series X and the PS5. I never had Chick-fil-A. I actually used to have Chick-fil-A in the mall, and they got rid of it. Lions, hey, Joe, I just want to pray for all the people who died in Texas mass shooting. It took place in a school. Those kids were literally the same age as me. Dude, this world is freaking nuts, man. I mean, obviously, I'm not a political guy, but, even putting out a gun, I mean, the right to bear arms is one thing, but, it's taking guns away. I mean, putting a gun law out is not going to do anything. I mean, people can get guns regardless. It's crazy, man. It sucks. I did actually a membership video on that. I talked about that. Did a whole rant on that whole thing. Sucks, man. Bro, it's crazy. You got to kill over a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. Right, Joe, if you ever come down to Texas, go to Raising Cane's. Really good. Yeah, so my mother lived in South Carolina, and she said she went to Raising Cane's. She said it was one of the best places to eat. Hey, what is that? Is that like a... And that's just a pure chicken joint, or is that like a buffet type joint, like Ryan's or like Golden Corral or something? Oh, Suo, bro. Bro, try it. With the sauce on it. My God. Who is the Brian Dawkins golf event talking about Popeye's fish? No, I said never had Popeyes. I can't wait for the Eagles open practice. Can't go last year of storm that happened. Oh, yeah, it was raining. I remember that. Rain says that's why anyone was fighting over chicken sandwiches. Dude, it's the best chicken sandwich I ever had in my life. It's the best chicken sandwich I ever had in my life. I swear to freaking God. I used to eat I was eating the Chiking. The Chiking sandwich from Burger King was pretty good. That is nothing compared to Burger King. I mean, nothing compared to Popeyes. I mean, Bengals have gotten 3 stadiums off, so Jesse Bates has to be on his way out. Dude, make the trade, bro. OTAs end of July, I think. They have coupon deals there? Dude. Mike said Popeye spicy chicken is credible. Yeah, dude, like, how hot is the spicy chicken sandwich? Is it like really, 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 really hot? Or is it like you feel like a little bit of heat and you're fine? Because I can't. Oh, dude. I'm pumped, dude. I'm actually going to be streaming Star Wars Celebration today. I'll put a post up because on my other channel, I'm actually going to stream Star Wars Celebration. It's already happening right now, but I'm gonna rewatch it because I don't have time to watch it today. So it says I'm a Chick-fil-A spice chicken sandwich guy. John says, did someone say jambalaya? George says, love that chicken from Popeyes. Crson, I'm out west, but I hear Bojangles is gone. I heard that's another place too that's really good. Bojangles. And he said Popeye was banging olive oil when she break into. Goes that Chick-fil-A is better than Kane by far. Try the Chick-fil-A sauce, mouth watering. Rayman says, everyone, my mistake. Rayman says, no BS, bro. I had Popeyes today for the first time in 4 years today. It was good. The spicy fish. I never had the fish. People said, I live in Florida. The spicy chicken sandwich is better, but Cane's is even better. Ron says, pure fried chicken, brother. They made their own house sauce. It's really good, man. I think you would really enjoy it, dude. Dude, I'm getting, my mouth is watering. I'm getting more hungry right now. I'm getting hungry right now. I'm so hungry. They got a new Indiana Jones movie coming out. Interesting. Dalen says, man, I'm in North Carolina. I can't confirm that Bojangles facts gas. So I said the worse the service, the better the food. Popeyes is goated. I think the thing with Popeyes, the food comes really fast. Like really quick. You know how you go to McDonald's sometimes? Well, I haven't been to McDonald's in years because I just don't eat that shit anymore. But when you go to McDonald's and you get like the fries that have been... See, when a place is busy, the food is better. But Popeyes, it was totally dead and it was great. But like places like Burger King and like McDonald's. So when you go to Burger King or McDonald's and when it's busy because everything's fresh to order, you know what I mean? Like when you go there when it's dead and the fries are sitting there all day under a heat lamp and they put salt on it, you know when you get the crap fries all day. You know when you get those crunchy fries or those fries that have been sitting there all day because no one's been going there. So Joe said, I was so old. I remember staying online 97.7 watched the original Star Wars. How old are you, Joe? I thought you were younger, man. Staying 97 watched the original Star Wars. Lines went around the block. Dude, that's crazy. If you guys don't know, I'm a diehard Star Wars fan. Like diehard. I mean, to the max. So Rain says, you think we'll get Jesse Bates? You think Howie's done adding to the team? I don't think he's done adding. Jesse Bates is a long shot, but you never know what could happen. Stranger Things. See, I never watched Stranger Things. A lot of people said it was good. I may have to go to either Popeyes or Raising Cane's. Popeye's chicken sandwich has Cajun Creole seasoning. It's a little spicy now. I'm craving some spicy chicken. Even the mild is delicious. Dude, I think we're all hungry. You need the sponsorship. This is off the rails. This is off the rails. John said, I'm hungry. Those ain't nothing worse than old fit shitty fries. Matt says, you see our making Winnie the Pooh horror film? What? No. No one says Popeye, KFC, Taco Bell. KFC I'll never go to again. After KFC got rid of the seasoned wedges, Bro. Come on now. Like, how do you get rid of the seasoned wedges? I don't care about the fries. And the chicken sandwich there is horrible, by the way. It looks great on commercial, but that chicken sandwich is nothing over there. That is horrible. It's crazy. I would rather go in the Popeye, spend, $20, $30. And it's crazy because that's fast food. You're paying, it's a lot of money, man. I used to get the discounts for, the coupons for Burger King. You get like 5 sandwiches, a few drinks, and a few fries for $13, which is great. But if I don't have those discounts, it's expensive, man. It's expensive going out. It's especially now. Forget it. If you want fresh fries, always order them with no salt. Then add your own salt. They have them make a fresh batch. My cousin just got accepted to Penn State. Oh, dude, awesome, man. Well, congratulations to your cousin, man. Coach says, yeah, dude, my stomach growling at work, and I have to spend some money after this. There's Popeyes a block away. Well, dude, go for it, man. Take a picture and tag me on Twitter, man. Be like, because you talked about Popeyes today. When KFC got rid of the popcorn chicken years ago, I stopped going there and never been back. I hated the popcorn chicken at KFC when they had the potatoes, the mashed potatoes under it, and the chicken would get soggy on top. Dude, I should make a channel on like trying food in my car. That's what I should do. But I'll probably gain like 500 pounds. The KFC chicken sandwich delicious. Come to the South. I'm in North Louisiana. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some food after this, bro. First, they just opened up a Cane's in Philly. I stopped by and there was like if there was a concert happening, a line. William says, what up, Shakes? Mary Brown's has best chicken sandwich, hands down. I've never heard of that. Mary Brown's? Most says we need to trade Miles Sanders. We could play N'Kobe Deans for strong safety rigor. Taco Bell nacho fries. I will never eat at Taco Bell. Ever. I actually am excited to go back to Wawa, dude. Like, I know a lot of people take for granted to have a Wawa. If there was a Wawa in my town, in my city right now, it would probably put every privately owned deli out of business. Because Wawa, I absolutely love Wawa. Like, I don't care if it's fake. I don't care what it is. I haven't tried the burgers there because I know that just came out. Well, the burgers came out like last year. So, are the burgers good at Wawa? Let me know. There's nothing like Primo Hoagie. Dude, getting the hoagie at Wawa is great. But I know Primo's a different thing. Chipotle, I never had. I have one in my mall, actually. I got to go eat there. Heard it was good. Love Wawa. I eat Wawa almost every day, bro. Dude, thank God I don't live in Philly. I'd be going to Reading Terminal Market every friggin' day. If I worked in Philly, I'd be at Reading Terminal Market every day. But Wawa is like my spot, dude. I love that place because it's open 24 hours a day. It's the best. Like, I don't have a deli. I have a deli that's open. Thank God, because there's a lot of delis are open a lot. I have a deli that's closed from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., 2 to 4 in the morning. And so at night, I can get anything I want. And, I'm limited in what I can get. But wow, I can get anything you want. As he says, Shakes, what's your take on Star Wars Visions? I can watch a series of. I'm not into the anime stuff, dude. I didn't watch it because I'm not into the anime stuff. So, John said there was Popeyes here in Vegas, not far from me. Rain says, didn't we pick up a safety after the draft? Yeah, Reed Blankenship. Joey, have you ever had Cane's in Vegas? That was our spot after football games on Friday nights, all high schools. Nah, never had it. Taco Bell sends me straight to the bathroom, so I'll pass on Taco Bell. Rumor said, I live in West Coast now. You can't imagine how much I miss while living the first 20 years of my life in Philly. Never take it for granted. East Coast people. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to. I don't have it in New York. They don't have Wawas in New York. Mike said, when I was a teenager, I spent my summer in Atlantic City. I always got the extra crispy fries with malt vinegar. It's the best. So it's the Reading Terminal is a Thai place, the best salmon and the rice on the planet. I had lobster mac and cheese there. I had a chicken Caesar Italian wedge there. I had chicken wings there that were fantastic. So I was at the Reading Terminal, New York City. Farrell says, bro, you should do that. That would be mad entertaining. When I went to Popeyes a few days ago, I had the food in front of me and I was gonna take a picture of it, and I was like, I'm gonna look like a jackass if I do this, but I was gonna take a bite and be like totally enjoy it like I did. It was great. Oh man. See, this is what's going to happen in the offseason. We're gonna be talking about stuff like this. We're gonna be like, there's only so much we're going to be talking about the Eagles. Obviously, June 1st is definitely a date to look out for, but my mouth is watering right now. No joke. It's watering. But I'm going to go for another couple minutes, guys, like another minute, and that's it for today. I mean, tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to have videos out tomorrow. I don't know yet because I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow's a busy day. So, I don't know. I might have a live stream tomorrow, but tomorrow I might not have any videos out. Tomorrow I might not. To me, I have a lot to do tomorrow. It's just a busy day tomorrow. I might. It's gonna be tough. It's just a Popeye super chat. That's funny. Come to the West Coast, Troy Jollibee. Tommy says people who say Pastor Gio's Philly best cheese eggs aren't true Philadelphians. I mean, I heard it more of those hole in the wall places or places that you would never think of are great. I've never had I've had Tony Luke's before, and it was all right. I've had it before. If I was to count, Kenny is the best producer in the world. Oh boy. Oh man, it's crazy stuff, man. It's crazy stuff. Tony looks amazing. Or it's just, how do you feel about the new Andor trail? I haven't watched it. I'm going to watch it probably right after this is done. I haven't. So it takes place 5 years before Rogue One, obviously. It's going to be 3 seasons. It was supposed to be 5, which is kind of crazy. Like how much? It's crazy. It's only 20 minutes from Stadium Complex. Tommy says Steve Steaks, Del Sandro's, Donkeys, those are the places. Not a Taco Bell fan, but Pizza Hut is great. Haven't had Pizza Hut in years because I had Pizza Huts. A lot of Pizza Huts closed down where I am. But hey, guys, appreciate the talk. It was fun. Talking Eagles and talking about Popeyes just got me hungry. So, other than that, that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, I don't know if videos are going to be out. I think we'll do a stream tomorrow, but videos, probably not going to be any videos tomorrow. I'm going to be busy. I'll have enough time to do a stream tomorrow, but definitely this weekend we'll do some more stuff. And that's it. So we'll be ready to go. So tomorrow, definitely look out for a stream. No videos, probably nothing going to be going on for tomorrow. So, all right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for making me hungry. And if you guys have any Popeyes, let me know. Follow me on Twitter, guys, if you guys have it. Check the pinned comment for memberships. Like the stream if you guys haven't subscribed. If you're new, we stream every day. Tomorrow we'll have a stream, but like I said, no videos tomorrow, probably not. I'll put a post up. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So, follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't. Definitely do that. So, all right, you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys. Shakes, what up? Follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace. See you guys later. Go have Popeyes.